one on the channel. One of the most, I think, the most stalked profession in all of entertainment is newscasters because
Oh yeah,
they're the
Really?
only ones
Because
that
they
make
have great legs.
no, they
Oh.
make eye contact. They make eye contact with the camera. Actors don't do that, and people who have delusion
Interesting.
think that you're talking to them. So they have the highest rate of stalkers.
Interesting.
Anybody who talks directly into a camera has higher rates of
Is that why you wear
stalkers.
sunglasses, Cecil? So you don't make any
Yes.
eye contact? I just thought you might have been autistic.
Oh, I would love to have I would love to have a stalker. I could use the company.
I read this one story, and I don't know if this is at all true, but Robert Pattinson got rid of a stalker once by taking her out to dinner and just complaining about his life for hours. Yeah,
That is
that's
so
true.
funny.
that was
really?
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know if it's true. I haven't like fact checked it or anything, but he like just complained to her for like hours, and she was like, "Okay,
I'm almost surprised that worked though, because and again, we don't know if this is true, but if it was, I'm almost surprised it worked because it's like more of a female instinct to want to comfort. So it would just be like,
Right.
"Oh, I'm so sorry.
I cannot believe this is real.
Oh my
This
god, I
is
would
a
have
real
left. I would've,
story.
like, no.
Robert Pattinson, this is from this year of May, bored his stalker at dinner. She never came back.
That's amazing.
This
He must
is
have took
hilarious.
Did he take her to see Batman?
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
I will admit I liked the Batman.
I liked it too.
I did
I
like
really
it.
enjoyed it.
I watched it twice.
Same. Yep, I
It's
liked
like
it
a very
too.
unusual
Okay.
approach to a stalker. Bored her into leaving him alone. Whether boring her was intentional or not is up for. I'm sure it was intentional. Pattinson definitely managed to get her to back off. In an interview with Cream magazine, as reported by Today, the actor revealed the hilariously unusual anecdote. I had a stalker while filming a movie in a Spanish stalker, a stalker X. Pattinson revealed in 2009. She stood outside my apartment every day for weeks, all day, every day. I was so bored and lonely that I went out and had dinner with her. I just complained about everything in my life, and she never came back. People get bored of me in like 2 minutes. But
That
see,
almost
only
sounds like a
dudes
cry
can do
for
that.
help.
Only
Why
dudes
does
can get
that
away with
almost
this.
sound? I don't know. It
I know
sounds
he's
I
like,
swear to
"Why
God,
can't I keep
watch
anyone
Melonie try to
around?"
do this, and she gets fucking abducted. You know what I mean? Like only dudes, I think, can get away
Only
with
dudes
this.
can do
yeah.
that.
Because
Yeah.
like you have to be like, honestly, at the end of the day, it comes down to who's physically stronger
Yep,
than who.
you gotta be
Yeah.
stronger.
Or who has a
Yep.
gun.
100%.
Yeah,
true.
or that.
Also true. Yep.
And I hate it when people are just like they don't. Some people are just like, oh, because Melonie goes to the gym all the time, she can still kick and eat, guys. But no, I can't. Women are still a lot
You're
weaker
still
than men.
of size 2. Like you're
I
not-
know
yeah.
exactly. It's just like you can only be so strong. you know?
Yeah. You're chick strong. You're not like dude strong. You're just like
right. And even chick strong on for my size, I guess maybe. But like, you know,
You're no
I had
She-Hulk.
one of my friends, and she's got like 40 pounds on me, and she never works out. And she just thought I was going to beat her in arm wrestle. It's like, no, I'm not. You know, weight. This is why you have weight classes in fighting.
yeah.
Mhm.
Holy cow. Okay. Indistinct chatter. A normal man's first instinct is to protect women. Be safe, ladies. See?
I
Thank you,
like that.
indistinct
It's.
chatter.
I think it
I-
depends.
I mean,
'Cause in
yeah,
Melonie's
society's
case-
ruined a lot of men. Society has ruined a lot of men, but that's how it should be.
Because
Yeah.
Melonie is likable, so men are going to feel the need to protect her because she's very much like a ray of sunshine. But I don't know. I found in the past that, like, when I was mistreated, that not every case where guys would stand by me and feel the need to protect me. I guess it's because
Aw.
I don't give off like the, I guess, more feminine energy in that way because I'm very like, fuck with me and find out. But
Right. You're
but
a New
it's
York
still-
girl. You can't
You're
taste the New
feisty,
York
yeah.
out of the girl.
You got two.
Exactly.
You have sass.
Yeah.
don't
I have
know
to
if
like
it's-
cry more or something. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a New York thing, but I do. If it's like a couple fighting, never ever go to help the girl unless she's asking for it, because
Right.
you will get your ass kicked by the guy and the girl.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was gonna say I've seen a video where the girl's like literally the dude is like almost beating her, and some guy steps in, and the girl's like, "Fuck you! Don't touch my wife."
The girl's the first one to punch him in the face. It's like I've seen it a fucking 100 times, and it's like unless in New York City, unless the girl is like, "I need help," you just don't.
Yeah, but what if it's in like New York where it's like an unconscious or a drunk woman, and then there's a guy trying to like,
that's different. Yeah.
And the guy's like, no, this is our thing. This is like our foreplay. This is like.
No, I've seen like people like manhandling a girl and guys getting it, and the girl just will turn on the guy coming to help and like haul off on him, and then the guy's getting his ass kicked by the both.
This is why guys don't fucking help anybody. Yeah.
Well, and she deserves to get her ass beat by him then.
True.
For real though.
Yeah, I get it though. Like I understand why people don't jump in and help, especially in a city like New York City, because like you just that feeling that you get, like your adrenaline starts pumping when people near you are fighting, and it is kind of like this X factor, and you feel like, oh, if I help, like I really could get hurt in this. So you don't know, people be crazy. Extra special K, when do women feel the need to protect the guy? I don't know, if someone was trying to like tip over Crip Daddy in his wheelchair.
Exactly.
Yeah, women get protective of their men over like maybe other women. But what, like Melonie is saying, what's a woman gonna do against another man?
Yeah.
Like, what if two dudes are fighting? What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, there's there's nothing.
Yeah,
I think women can protect men. You know what it is? Like men protect women physically, but women can truly protect men, like emotionally, spiritually, like their hearts. You know what I mean? It's yin and yang.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always
feel the need to put on heels, though. I feel like that's kind of what that question's giving.
Confide in your girl, tell her all your sadness and weaknesses, and then expect it to be thrown in your face the first fight.
Whenever the proper time.
We have to soar that information.
Tell them nothing. If you're bleeding, don't tell them.
Oh,
that's sad.
Wow. Josh Stark, you love y'all. Krayshawn would be fun here. NCMP. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down. From Dave, Stalker Sean mentioned the color of Melonie's car in his video, and he was wearing yellow in the same video. Coincidence? Ugh. Yeah, these are just things not to do. Like, don't be giving out details.
Why did you say the name of her and the color of her car? Like, you're just
like, I just had to pick the most bright, obnoxious color for a car that will stand out like a sore thumb anywhere I'm at. I'm sorry, my favorite color is yellow.
You know what? Like, just become a cab driver, Melonie.
And do you have vanity plate? Melonie, do you have any vanity plates on there? Or what did I say?
Oh, no vanity plates.
You have to get a vanity plate that says like "back off" or like "back."
Any other details you want to give about your life?
But it says "I have gun." That's my vanity plate.
Yeah, I carry.
Just put NRA stickers on your car.
Yeah. Just like put stickers on your car that say like I have a cock.
I mean,
like,
I
proud trans woman or something.
One of the good things about it is I'm a Steelers fan and I got like a Steelers decal on there, so most people would think it was a guy's car. So
stop giving them details.
Until I just told them,
He's giving more details.
You mean
so I'm like a Steelers fan in the middle of Cowboys country, so it's really easy to find me.
Oh my god!
I saw a YouTuber. She was talking about her stalker case, but it wasn't like how ours is, where it was like a guy being horny and delusional. In her case, it was another girl, and she waited outside her apartment because she lived in New York and was like, "Oh my god, are you so and so?" She like goes and hugs her, and like she felt so creeped out by it, even though the fan had really good intentions. Because like you dox the person, and then you went and you physically touched them.
Yeah,
so it comes across as still
matters. Like if you're at a convention, if you're at a public convention or something and you want to say hi, get a picture, that's great. But outside of someone's house like that or in a parking lot, things like that, no.
Yeah. And I know what you mean about girls. Like I had a couple of female, they were like fans, and they're not trying to make you feel unsafe, but you can do things as a female fan that are just like, no. Like I didn't know or remember who this girl was. Turns out like we did have an interaction on Facebook. Like she had told me maybe like this spring or something about a rally. You know, in Westchester, it was like kids against mask mandates going back to school. And she was like, you should really go. When I figured out eventually, like, okay, this is a woman who told me to go to this rally and cover it. Ultimately, it was a good thing. But like before any of that could come together, she was like, hey, neighbor. I was like, what? I didn't recognize this person. She said, yeah, you live in blank town. And I was like, and this was like, you know, at the Stand Up New York show a couple days ago, and I'm and it's like she said the right town, so I said that's creepy. How did you know that? Like you know what I mean? Like in the moment, I didn't know what else to say.
Yeah.
And then eventually, after like a few minutes of talking, I was finally able to put it together. Like but it's like don't like. Even if you're feeling excited, like don't out somebody's town or personal information about them or anything like that. It's really it throws you off. And now I have my guard up. And like, then maybe I was being a little bit bitchy,
right?
Which I don't like to have to get like that. But
I hate that.
Bad.
Same.
Probably in the chat right now crying.
Did you hear about that one? This was a female streamer. This guy donated money to call her a cheater in whatever game she was playing, and she doxed him like during her stream. Yeah. People were pissed about it. Like everybody, nobody was on her side. Well, some people were the crazies.
Crossing a boundary there. Yeah. That's not cool.
Like
especially if all he was doing was talking about she was bad at the game. Like, dude, people are allowed to be trolls or to say mean things as long as they're not putting us in a position where we're unsafe. They're allowed to not like us, and they're allowed to say mean things. And
you can just block them or mute them or ban them or whatever. You don't give out their personal information. And what he said wasn't even that crazy. He just like accused her of cheating or something. Yeah. And it's like, why are you so upset about that? Like,
let me guess, she got banned for like a day, right? For doxing someone.
She did get banned for a certain amount of time, but I don't remember how long it was.
She
probably be like a permanent ban.
Because why would you feel the need to do that if the accusations weren't even true? So she probably was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. She got so defensive that she had to dox this guy's name, which is just so messed up.
Yeah.